Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving deep into a new piece of military technology that's making some serious waves across the Indo-Pacific. It's called the Ghost Shark, and honestly, it could change everything we know about naval strategy in the region.
So get this, in a move that really caught a lot of people by surprise, Australia has just unveiled this new naval asset. It was developed in total secrecy, and this is the part that almost never happens with big defense projects. It was finished a whole year ahead of schedule. This isn't just some minor upgrade, it's a sign of a whole new kind of naval power.
So the big question, what exactly is the Ghost Shark? Okay, let's really break this thing down.
First off, the Ghost Shark is not your traditional submarine. Not even close. It's an AI-powered, uncrewed drone. The official term is an extra-large autonomous underwater vehicle, or XLAUV. And you know what it's built for? One thing, really. Super stealthy, long-duration missions at extreme depths, all while operating completely on its own.
It was developed in this incredibly fast partnership between Anduril Australia and the Defense Department. And the first of what's planned to be dozens of these is now set to enter service way earlier than anyone thought possible. I mean, that just shows you how fast this technology is moving. Okay, so let's talk about what this thing can actually do. The Ghost Shark is designed to be a totally new kind of naval predator, and it's got two core missions that are frankly critical for any modern Navy. So it's got a dual purpose. First, it's designed to be the Navy's eyes and ears. Think constant long-term surveillance, deep inside contested waters where you wouldn't want to send a crewed sub. And second, it can act as a remote weapon, giving Australia the power to launch long-range strikes without putting a single sailor in harm's way. But why build this now? Why pour billions into a drone submarine? Well, this isn't just about a new piece of hardware. This is about fundamentally changing the game of naval strategy. And the advantages, they become crystal clear when you put it side by side with a traditional submarine. And here it is, the core advantage. Your typical crewed submarine costs billions, and it can take decades to build just one. The Ghost Shark? It's designed to be cost-effective and, get this, mass-producible. But the most important difference, the real game changer, is the risk factor. On the most dangerous missions, there are 0 human lives on the line. And we're talking about a huge financial commitment. The Australian government just announced a $1.7 billion investment to fast-track this tech. That's about as clear a signal as you can get that these drones are a top national security priority. So the goal here is to create a force that's, and these are the key words, cost-effective, long-range, and disruptive. And it's really important to get this. This isn't a replacement for the new nuclear-powered submarines Australia is getting through the AUKUS Pact. No, the Ghost Shark is designed to be a powerful, flexible partner to complement that larger fleet. Now, of course, a development this huge doesn't happen in a vacuum, right? This is sending some major ripples across the geopolitical chessboard of the Indo-Pacific. And it's all happening at a time when military activity in the region is really ramping up. And you don't have to take my word for it. As Defense Minister Richard Marles put it, the real strategic value is its incredible range. The ability to project power and gather intelligence at extremely long distances, well, that's a massive deterrent in an increasingly complex security environment. So by backing its own homegrown, sovereign technology, Australia is carving out a new role for itself as a leader in autonomous warfare. And that's especially important when you see other regional powers, like China, who are also rapidly expanding their own unmanned fleets. So, okay, a drone submarine. Why does this actually matter? Well, this isn't just about military hardware. What we're watching is a fundamental shift in how nations project power and keep themselves secure in the 21st century. It's the move away from human-centric warfare and toward an autonomous future. The deployment of the Ghost Shark really cements Australia's role in this new era of defense tech, and it leaves us all with a pretty critical question about what comes next. Are we witnessing the beginning of the end for crewed military vehicles? Could this be the future of all naval warfare?